Hi friends, welcome back. So I'm going to finally show you my craft room. I'm so excited to show it to you. But before I do, I just want to let you know really quick. When I filmed the craft room tour, it was in December, so all my Christmas decorations are going to be up. My plan was to release it on Christmas. Didn't happen and I got way too busy. So things have calmed down and I want to show it to you now. At the end of the video, I do have an update to show you, and there was also a couple of areas in my craft room that I didn't even film, that I just skipped on by. So I'm going to show you those two areas as well at the end of the video. This is a pretty long video. I'm so sorry. So make sure you grab a favorite drink, favorite snack. I hope you enjoy the craft room tour. I didn't want to leave anything out. I wanted to show you my whole craft room and everything that was pretty much in it. Alright, see you at the end of the video. So here is the door to my craft room. I am downstairs in the basement. The stairs are over here and my washer and dryer is over there. And here is the door. It's an older door because this house was built from my husband's great-great-great-grandfather. So we still have a lot of updating to do, but I'm not updating this door because I love it. It's nice and old and it has a lot of character. So I hung this welcome sign real quick just to have something on the door. It's actually, when you flip it over, it's actually an Easter sign that I usually have in the front of my house. But what I want to do is put a rod right here and put some pretty curtains. This door is missing a window. It got damaged and I'm not sure if I'm going to replace that window or not, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Now, my craft room is actually a room that my husband created a long time ago. So he put walls up here and here. Let's go ahead and let's go in. So here is a quick peek, really super quick, but I want to show you on the other side of the door here. I did go over it with some white paint because it was super dark brown color and I didn't like that. So here is why I'm not sure if I'm going to be replacing that window, because I took a Dollar Tree rack, hung it on the window here, and hung up all my ribbons that I got from Michael's. So I really like that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to replace that window. Especially when I put curtains, you can't really even tell. Okay, so here is what you are seeing when you're first going into the craft room. I don't have a huge craft room, but it totally works for me. So I wanted to show you an overall look of it with the lights off real quick. So here is what everything looks like when the lights are turned off. I love it. I'll try not to shake so much. Then the ceiling. All these lights, pretty lights on the ceiling here. Okay, now I'm going to back up and I'm going to turn on the light. We're going to go back out of the craft room. Okay, so here is what you're welcome to when you first go into my craft room. It's a very tight space, so I had to fit things where they could fit. This is my paper rack. This is where I keep all my paper. This big giant mess right here is all my scraps, and I use it constantly. Oh, and my furnace is right here. This is what you guys hear all the time in my videos. Okay, so on the other side, so I had this really super narrow slot to get in and out. It's totally fine. Here is where I keep my bucket of paper, of all sorts of different wrapping paper. All right, so we're gonna go in and I'm gonna shut the door so you don't hear the furnace as much. And here is what it looks like when the door is closed. Try not to spin you around so much. Okay, so on the walls is all my daughters, both my daughters, mainly their artwork. There is some other things here and there, but all the walls pretty much have both my daughters' artwork, so you'll see that throughout. On this ceiling is pocket letters. They're not all the pocket letters that I've received, but here is some of them. Some of the pocket letters, and I can get you a better look when we go on the other side. And here I put even more pocket letters on the wall back here. Now the wall from here to here is all the cement blocks for the foundation, and as you can see, they're painted. A long time ago I ended up painting these walls like a castle look. I like it. So all right, so we're going to come over here and we're going to start right here in this hutch right here. So this hutch was actually upstairs holding all my canning goods. I am a canner. I love to can, but I outgrew it. So I brought it downstairs, in which it works fine for me. So here's me and my dad. And my mom. And my little babies when they were really littles. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this. So what this holds is a whole bunch of different kinds of markers up here. This is a little Cricut that my mother-in-law gave me. And I have paper clips and clips. These are actually from the Dollar Tree. Those are the Dollar Tree candles, and I just took the wax out and I'm just using them. Same for those, but there's nothing in them. This rack is from the Dollar Tree, and the majority of my stuff is from the Dollar Tree, and my room is mainly pink. I have a pink theme going, a white theme. There is some blue in here once in a while, but not much. So here's those Dollar Tree containers. This holds a bunch of different items. Here's my buttons. Here is my paper beads and some twine. And here is all my beads that I have right now. All nice and organized. These are pretty cool. I took some jars, food jars, and I painted it with Mod Podge and glitter. So made it look like a frosty glitter look. So those are holding some odd and end things. This right here is my embellishment boxes that I have received from different ladies. And down here is a whole bunch of different, I'm not going to go through all of them, but as you can probably see, it holds all my glitters, the little foam balls, and then the fake snow, just pretty much anything that really makes a big mess. And these little erasers, and then these are empty. Those don't have anything in there. So that is what is in here on the top. And the bottom is just pretty much storage. Nothing fancy. It's just a bunch of storage stuff. So different boxes and notebooks and stuff for the Cricut and stuff like that. Okay. So this table right here, I mainly use it to do wrapping. It's really handy for Christmas time. And this was a very old table that was left here from my husband's grandparents, great-great-grandparents. So, I mean, it was really beat up. So I went ahead and painted it the pink and white theme. Here's my TV. I have a Fire Stick, so I watch mainly YouTube on it and some movies once in a while. Here is my little Christmas tree. Got that from Walmart this year. Now these right here, these are two new critter friends. They're two rats. And I love rats. And so I actually saved them. My husband has a really big giant snake. Ew. And my stepson bought these rats to feed the snake. He must have got like pet rats instead of the feeder rats. The feeder rats are very super mean and aggressive. I still don't like the fact that the snake eats live, but these rats are so sweet, so I saved them. So they're in there in their little house I made them. Okay, so this table right here used to be my mom's. I lost my mom 2 years ago. I have this table of hers, and I have some other things of hers as well. This, and it just goes together. The green table goes together with this. And no, I'm not going to paint it. So this right here, I'm actually still in the process of painting it. This was a very old IKEA purchase when I was 16 years old. And this was actually 2 big units, has drawers, has shelves, and you can take them apart and put them out however you want. The other one is upstairs in my living room. So on the top here, I made this for my mom. She loves poinsettias, so I made a little poinsettia. Let me take that out. Garland for her, some fire, and a Christmas tree. And I don't know if you can tell, but the lights are on, little Christmas tree lights. So I have a little chair for her for when she wants to come visit. And on the door here, I'm gonna put her picture and probably some a really nice verse for her. Okay, so these lamps, I made these. Here's the mason jar, put fairy lights, and inside, it's really hard, is one of these lights that you can get from the Dollar Tree. So I just shoved it in there. And the same thing for this little lamp. And these are the candlesticks. I just put 2 of them together. So that's how I was able to make those little lamps. And the shades I just had laying around the house. All right, so these drawers right here, what these drawers hold is, I'm still working on filling this one up, but this one is holding a whole bunch of different types of table scatter. This one is holding all my sequins. This one is holding all my boxes for embellishment boxes. This drawer is a bunch of glitter and stickers. And the top drawers I won't show you because I'm too short and I just have a whole bunch of different types of things shoved in there. So this bookshelf right here, big, tall bookshelf, has a whole bunch of different stuff. So these are all Dollar Tree containers. And here is like Halloween, Easter, Christmas. These are different kinds of treat bags. Easter, Valentine's, more Easter flowers, more paper flowers. These are like different types of words, some bling, and another container of bags and boxes. Here is some more flowers. So it's just all different types. More bags. I need another one for Christmas bags, some letters. And right here, these right here is what I was using to organize my stickers. And then I came up with the idea of this to try to organize my stickers because I have so many stickers. So this is the Dollar Tree racks, and these are obviously from the Dollar Tree. It's just like the little things that they use to hold their merchandise. They will give those to you for free. You do not need to purchase those. All you have to do is ask, and I haven't had one Dollar Tree tell me no. So this is how I'm going to start organizing all my types of stickers. But I do still have stickers and other items in these. These work really well too. And you can see through these. So I have like a really big one for a bunch of different kinds of blings. This whole big giant thing is for like Christmas. So here's a bunch of clear bags. And then I also organize my stickers this way too. I tried a whole bunch of different types of ways. I like these binders. I like doing it this way for holidays. I only have these binders for holidays. So you can see how let me just take one of them. Let's just take one of them out and just show you. So this is how I do it. So I put a piece of paper, white paper, to divide one pocket. So I can use the front and the back. So, yep. So that's what I'm going to be doing for all my holiday stickers. This right here is a whole bunch of stuff for DIYs. I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to show it. These little drawers just have sometimes nothing in them. Little tassels, just little odds and end things. Some hair clips. This is Garfield's Pom-Pom drawer. He'll come to his drawer, I'll open it up, and he'll pick what Pom-Pom he wants. Here's some like flat back pearls and gems. Down here is a whole bunch of Christmas and Halloween DIY stuff. And there is a couple of different things. I'm still working on my craft room and how I really want it. These cords that are exposed, I actually want to get rugs and cover the cords because that drives me nuts. And this light, as I'm trying not to blind you, that light right here, I want to actually put like a pink little chandelier. I think that would look really cute. Okay, so moving on. Oh, let's talk about the top here. The top is just acts as storage. Whole bunch of different items up there. And, okay. So right here is a cat tree that my husband made. And I just have different blankets and old robes for the cats so they can be comfy. So this is where they all go and lay while I'm crafting. And let's see, let's come over here. Okay, so let's talk about this section before we get into the other section. So this right here, this whole section right here, the top here holds like wax papers, my bingo games. Here is some paints and a bedazzler. On the top here is just like these baskets hold like flowers and Easter stuff like decorations for the house or for the craft room, pretty much. So, and this is like school stuff. Okay, this shelf right here has all my bags, all different types of bags that I like to use for loaded bags. Here is some more of those plastic envelopes. Some more envelopes over here. Here's some binders, all different types of binders. I was organizing my pocket letters, and here I have a few of them, but I like how I have them on the wall. Okay, now this whole mess down here is all my cardboard. I save all the boxes of cardboard, and that's what I use for my projects and stuff. Here's some wall stickers. This drawer just has that kind of things in it. Yeah, more just boxes. Here are my lights. I keep them over here until I'm ready to use them, which is sometimes a pain, especially when I need to get into this little area. But what I pretty much do is grab a light and then I move it to where I film, like that. So one light goes here, the other light goes here. Points down to where I film, which is right here. I had to move that light anyways to get in here. So I'm going to move this light over here. So I mainly move them over here when I'm not using them, if I have to get in here in this little section. So this little section right here is mainly my wrapping section for outgoing mail. This is where I keep all my envelopes. Here is some packing items. Some envelopes. These two boxes right here is from Echo Park. It's my subscription boxes. I didn't film this, the December box, but here's this collection. I didn't film this, but here is this collection. I love it, which I'll be saving it for next year. I'll be set for next year. I have a whole bunch of stuff. And some enamel dots. And then here's paper. Here's the paper pad. Here's the stickers on the back. I'll close that later. Okay, so I think I talked about everything in here, right? Yes. Besides these are those little balls, those little foam balls. So I just took those Dollar Tree containers, and that's how I organized those. Okay, I'm going to move this light out of the way. And we're going to get into this crazy section. So here is where I sit, again, where I film and I craft. Okay, so let's talk about this section since we're here. So this is where I craft at, and I took the Dollar Tree little shelves so I can just be able to have more on here. So this little drawer right here has like extra bows when I need them. Here's some rosettes. This is like little cardboard stuff. This is the gems that I use frequently. My glue dots I love so much, and the foam tape that I like to use all the time, and some like different ephemera pieces. Right here is where I keep all my notebooks. This is all the stuff that I get from Happy Mail. I like to keep. These little drawers just have like little different, quick, easy to go to get at. The washi tape. I'm not going to go into every drawer. We'll be here forever. Here's where I keep the pens and markers that I use constantly. This is how I keep my stickles. This is from the Dollar Tree. Here is my fuse tool, rosettes that I'm using at the time, and the cupcake liners that I'm using at the time. This is all my tape, different types of tape, my staplers, and here's all a bunch of different kinds of scissors and rulers and just everything that I constantly use. The hot glue sticks. This thing is really cool. Here is all my different types of glue. And here is some of these. I just started using the liquid pearls. So I just have it over there for now. This is where I keep my little finger protectors. I'm sorry for the lighting. That's why I have those lights, those box lights. Because the lighting's not great. So, then I have these little drawers over here. More little drawers. So it just has all different types of punch outs in here. Some extra letters I ended up not using from the Cricut. Some little banner tags. This one I've been using a lot. Christmas. So, and that's Thanksgiving drawer. And this is like a happy birthday. These are what I use for the back of the rosettes. So easy to get to. So just things like that. This drawer is actually full of tea. So that's what that is. And then there's my little footstool. Here is a container that I just have storage in. Okay, so I'm going to move you over here. Actually, before we get into this, I want to talk about over here. So here is my little electric heater. And I made a smoke pipe out of the black boards from Dollar Tree. I thought it was funny. I had to do it. So it's like a wood stove, you know. So I love how that turned out. Okay, so right here is just, I'm not going to get into it. It's just a whole bunch of different types of ribbon. Ribbon, nails. And this is all my stuff for my wax candle stuff. here, you can actually literally see it, is all my crate paper. These little drawers hold just lots of odds and ends stuff. I'm not going to go through each drawer, but just a whole bunch of just different little things. Same with that drawer. And here are my shelves that I like to keep my cards, the majority of the cards I receive from different swaps. Oh, I forgot to turn on my little red truck. Only found one of these. What's that? And then up here, and I got that red truck from Luann. Then here is this little thing that's all from Dollar Tree. And this big giant table my mom got for me from a thrift store for $1. It's huge and I love it. So this big giant Cricut here, my wonderful mother-in-law gave to me because she updated hers to the one that you use with your laptop. And she gave me all the cartridges. Some of them I did buy from eBay too, but a lot of these are from her. Here's my little candy station. Okay, so this little section here, it just holds like a bunch of different kinds of hardware. And, you know, these paper cutters, just, you know, things like that. This right here is like special paper, like, you know, just like this kind of stuff, and just like, you know, it's like an extra paper holder. I made this out of foam board, by the way. Here is my wonderful memory decks for my challenge. Okay, so, oh my goodness, we're already at 33 minutes. Almost done though. Okay, so here are my 2 rolly carts. Okay, this cart is actually a dog grooming cart, but it's an extra one. So I use it for my crafts. This I load up with whatever I'm crafting all the time. So this is loaded up with all Christmas stuff right now. All my Christmas paper, whole bunch of different Christmas items. Okay. This rolly cart I got from Michael's, I believe. The top is all my paint stuff. And this is pretty cool what I did. I took these, you can get these from the Teaching Tree, these little bags right here, and I hot glued it to the side so I can just have extra storage. So the middle here is all my foam adhesive stickers. Here's all my flat stamps, and all my tool is on the bottom there. These drawers hold a whole bunch of stuff. So we'll talk about the top real quick. So here is where I keep all my tissue paper. This is mainly like wood sticker pieces, mainly for Thanksgiving or fall. This is a binder for all letters. So letter stickers. This is a bin full of stickers that I don't know where it goes at the moment. We'll leave it as that. This is just all my different scoreboards and cutters and stuff for the Cricut. This lamp right here is a really cool lamp I got from my mother-in-law and father-in-law when they went to Mexico. They actually gave it to me and my husband, but I claimed it as my own. Okay, so now let's go back down here to the drawers. So let me do this really quick. Here is just like different items. I guess you can say it's my summer drawer. I got so much in here that it's kind of hard to, okay. Here's where I keep all my rings. This is a whole bunch of different wood shapes. Here is another wood drawer, popsicle sticks, wood letters. I use these to do a lot of staining. Here is all my note cards. Here is like a lot of foam pads, different odds and ends things. Oops. Try and do this fast, look what happens. This is Easter. This is a Valentine's / pipe cleaner drawer. This is where I keep a lot of these balloon things that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and also my stencil drawer. That is a big drawer of Christmas. Now I'm not going to pull it out because I don't know if I can get it back in. And here is a big drawer of Halloween. The second one, this is where I keep all my paper clips and bottle caps and different metal. Same with this drawer, a whole bunch of just different types of metal items. An empty drawer because it had all those stamps in it. We'll get to that in a minute. Here is all my stamp pads drawer. Some eyelets, and I haven't used these yet. I'll probably move that to my stamp drawer. This is fall Thanksgiving. I'll probably move this drawer over, keep all the holidays together. This is a whole bunch of different types of ephemera pieces and stickers. A drawer full of straws. Straws. My St. Patty's, again, it'll probably get moved over. And then a drawer that I just put things in. I don't know what else to say. Okay, so this table right here has my laptop, my tablet. This is new. I just made this. I needed something to do about my stamps because I'm starting to collect a lot of them, and these drawers only hold so much, and I don't, as you can tell by my craft room, I don't have any more room for more drawers. Okay, so I made this out of foam board, and the same with the washi holder. I made that out of foam board too. If you want me to do a tutorial on how I made these foam board holders, just let me know in the comments below and I'll try to get to it. So this right here, I think I got it at Walmart, perfectly holds the Dollar Tree baskets. So this is, I just did this one. This one's going to hold all my dies. And these. This is a binder that I made to hold my ATC cards. Oops, and I just popped that off. This right here is rosettes that I made that are ready to go. This is a container that I use for my paper flowers. This is where I keep all the plastics for pocket letters. And all these drawers are full of stuff, mainly these three, are full of stuff for goodies for pocket letters. Okay, so all bunch of different stuff that I can gift my friends that I just collected. These I can actually use to put like different little things in for summertime. Here's some other, this stuff is mainly stuff that I use to decorate pocket letters. And the same for this drawer and this basket. The stuff that I use to help decorate pocket letters. This is a whole bunch of ribbon that I use all the time, mainly. So different types of ribbon. Okay, and then I talked about the washi. Up here, these boxes right here. This is boxes that I made that will hold all the goodies from all my pocket letters. So everything that's paper, I put in here. Everything that's sticky, I put in here. So stickers and stuff. Ribbon, paper clips, sequins, paper pads, etc. Then I made a Christmas one, a Valentine, St. Patty's and Easter, fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Happy Meal embellishments. So I'm going to take one out so you can see what I'm talking about. Here's a container full of all my different types of cupcake liners. This is stickers that I recently hauled from Michael's when they were clearancing off all their stickers. Here is what all my stickers I got. And I didn't do a video on it. Here is my snow tool I keep up there. But I just want to show you real quick on what I'm talking about when I say things from pocket letters. So this is all paper from goodies from pocket letters or extra goodies that folks gave me. Okay, so that's all paper, which I need to start using. I use some of it, but I'm a bad hoarder. Here's all stickers. So anything sticky that ladies gifted me, that if it goes in a pocket or not, this is all the different items. So I'm, like these kind of things, I'm sure it came from the pockets. So anything, extra goodies or from the pockets. Okay. And this is just like newspapers and stuff that I use for my paper flowers. Okay, these right here hold the little itty bitty washies from the Dollar Tree. Packing tape. All my different kinds of packing tape. Okay, so here is some punches over here. This right here, this holds like for my beads, like the jump rings and stuff. This is what I like to use when I'm doing beading work. There's nothing in there, really nothing in there. And this is just a bunch of different types of beads. Beads that I normally use all the time for different projects and stuff. I just recently hauled these. Those are so cool. Here is where I keep all my punches, my smaller punches, and then my larger punches. And at some point, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to organize those as well as I keep collecting them. All right, well, I think that's it. I like to use this for to organize all my projects and swaps and whatnot. Yes, that sign's coming, or that artwork is coming down. But here's some of my daughter's artwork. And here again, all the different pocket letters. So yeah, it's a small room, but I can pack a lot of stuff in here. And here is what the pocket letters look over here. Let me know if you see your pocket letter that you've given me. So I need to add another twine right here because I got some pocket letters that I need to hang. All right, friends, well, I hope you enjoyed my craft room tour. All right, so what did you think about my craft room? Please leave me a comment below and make sure to give me a like if you like this video. Okay, so here is the update, and you probably heard it a little bit in the beginning of the video, but let me spin you around here. Okay, and here is the update. The rats had babies. Yep, there's Mama Rat. There's a daddy rat. She ended up having 9 babies. I split them up from girls and boys, so they're all split up. And I knew that they were a boy and a girl, but I couldn't get another tank down here fast enough to split them up, so this wouldn't happen. But I wasn't fast enough, and they did their thing, and there you go. So now I have 9 rats to try to find homes for. I am going to go to my local pet store in my little town. It's a mom and pop shop pet store, and I'm going to see if she will take them and sell them as pets. This snake ended up passing away. She was really sick at the end, and she ended up not eating. Not because I took the rats away. We left the rats in with her for about 3 days, and she just wasn't eating. So, and she passed away a week after I filmed the craft room tour video. So she was super old. So there's that. Okay, so the areas that I forgot to film was this area right here on the bottom. So right here, these drawers, this drawer has like books that I use for the pages. This drawer has different embellishments that I use, these Dollar Tree organizers, some bells, some googly eyes, and then all this pretty goodness. I keep all these in here until I'm ready to use them. Down here is some more pom-poms and wood stuff, and then the alphabet beads. This drawer is all my wax seal. This drawer is a whole bunch of different embellishments. And then this is my fabric drawer, from the fabric from the Dollar Tree. Up here in the top shelf is just a bunch of random stuff that I just shoved in here. Some Christmas foam. These are table covers, but I don't use them as that. I use them for rosettes and like banners and stuff. This is just like extra storage bins mainly. I have a few little things in there, but nothing really important. Down here I have my Spanish moss and like all natural items like that in there. Here is my yarn. This is for cards or a stationery kit. This is a cards that holds cards. I'm not really big into making cards, so what I'll do is I'll go to Dollar Tree and pick a whole bunch of random cards and put them in here. It's a cute little box. And then here is just some random things I just shoved in here for storage. So there was that I forgot to film. And the other two areas is, okay, so I showed you that I do my crafting and my filming here, but I forgot to show you what I use to film. And I put my phone on here, on my little makeshift gadget here. This it actually had a stand. It actually snapped, so I'm like, you know what, I don't want to throw it away, so I taped it to death around this. This is a dog grooming arm. If you have a dog and you take them to the groomers, they have these arms and has you know, the little neck thing that goes around their neck so they don't fall off the table. So this was an extra one I had because I'm a dog groomer. So this is the extra one I had laying around. So it just goes on the table, latches on the table right there, and it perfectly fits my phone. So it goes just like that. That's what you guys see when I film. And I can move this up and down by moving that, and this goes up and down. So that is what I do when I do my filming. I have to be careful. I'm working on some projects. Okay, and the last area I forgot to show you was down here, this big mess. So these boxes right here is filled with different Dollar Tree items that may be used for DIY purposes, or they're also decorations. This is where I keep my decorations for my craft room. That is a random Dollar Tree haul I still need to film. And over here is just boxes to ship, boxes that I'm holding on to for 30 days. I just got this from Walmart and it is awesome. So yeah, there you go. That was the last area that I forgot to film. All right, well, there was my tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.